and welcome to Neophyte.tv, the technology show for the not-so-geeky. I'm Heather Driscoll.
And I'm Ben Friedman, and today on the show we're looking at this cute little guy, which is the Acer Aspire 722, which is a netbook.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand this whole difference between notebook and netbook?
Well, this one's for casual computing.
Casual computing. So computing in your underwear.
Well, hey, if that's your
Lying
deal.
on your couch.
Yeah,
and,
this is not...
It's unshaven.
Not black tie computing.
No, you don't want to compute with this while wearing a suit.
Yeah. This is small, though. This is kind of cool.
It is. I guess the netbooks are designed for stuff you do on the net. Surfing.
Yep.
Web browsing.
Chatting.
Email. Shopping. But I was actually really impressed by this guy.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably the first... I mean, we reviewed a netbook, a year ago or 6 months ago.
Right.
Barely usable, that one.
Yeah, that was a dinosaur.
Yeah. This thing's got a decent screen. It's got a big keyboard. And it actually, to me, feels kind of snappy. I mean,
it's kind of computerish.
It's like a computer. And yet it's what? Like $250, $280?
It's less than $300.
Yes,
so
you will not pay more than $300
right.
for
this is a budget-friendly option if you're looking to do, I mean, kind of like what we said, just light things. It has web chat capabilities, which is cool.
Right. But I even tried running Photoshop on this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you can. It's not the speediest thing.
But it will do it.
If you want to do basic photo editing, with something a little lighter than Photoshop,
right.
or what have you, you can do it on this guy.
Okay.
The ones we've looked at before have had 5 gigabytes of hard drive space.
Right.
It's got 320.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
The one that we looked at previously was trying to run just like a Game Boy.
Right.
I mean, this is as close to, I think, an actual notebook computer.
Right. I mean,
you can get.
This is, I think
it's a 10-inch screen.
11.
11.6. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm fired.
That's
out.
There is a 10-inch version of it, but this one has the new 11.6-inch screen, dual-core processor.
Okay. So it's even better than I thought.
It is even better than she
So
thought.
a few of my issues with this, it takes a while to boot up. I mean, obviously it's Windows, so I mean, you've got time to go put some coffee on.
That's true.
And then by the time you get back...
the hard drive is 5,400 RPM. It's not very fast.
No. So, I mean, it's a bit slow, would be my number one complaint.
But how often do you actually boot up from, cold these days? Most of the time you're just, waking up from asleep.
No, I shut it all the way down.
You do. You're old school.
Well...
You pull the plug out of the wall.
That's it. I close. I put it back in its case and then come back out.
It's like in its box.
Start over. So the only other thing for me, because I think we both really like this. We're both impressed.
Yeah.
The touchpad and kind of where you use your hand to mouse. Is uncomfortable. It's different. So it's not on the right. It's at the very, very bottom of the keyboard. I don't know if you can see that.
You mean the button, the clicker?
Yeah, the clicker. So where you would do your...
If I say button, she doesn't know what I'm talking about. I say clicker.
Where you would do your right clicking is at the very, very bottom of this. And actually, after a while, I'm afraid that it causes some carpal tunnel issues for me. Right. So it was kind of uncomfortable. So that would be my number one major con. But again, I'm not sure that you'd be using this, hours and hours at a time. This is
really not designed to be your primary computer.
Exactly.
That's why you've got a desktop computer at home and you want to have you don't need a full-on laptop, but you want something that's mobile and portable.
You can travel. Sure.
I have to tell you, I have one of those 11-inch MacBook Airs, which is about the same size.
You sure it's not 10 inches? It's 11.
No, it's 11.
Okay.
Pretty sure on that one.
Right. Okay.
This thing for a third of the price. Does most of the stuff I use the MacBook for. I could use that MacBook Air for more stuff, photo editing. It is a more powerful machine, and it does boot up faster. It's got that solid state drive. But for the stuff that I generally use it for, I could use this.
I think most of the users that have purchased this seem to be very pleased. So
the keyboard is delightful.
The keyboard is delightful. The keys are huge. It's like when you get those deck of cards with the
they're
huge...
really no bigger than other keys, but because they're in such a small package, they look big.
They look huge.
Yeah. Windows 7.
Windows 7.
Dual-core processor.
And I actually think the battery life was good, which is a big complaint, even when using Apple products. Yeah. So I think that's great. And that's probably longer than you would ever need to use this.
My biggest complaint with this guy is this on the back. So I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera, but it's got this ripple. If I hold it just right, can you see that right there? Look at that. Look, you got to hold it at just the right angle to see it.
On the top of the cover,
you can see it's
What is that?
Well, it looks like you left this out in the sun. quite frankly. Doesn't that look like you left it out in the hood of your car and it's melted?
And it has a weird dent. Thing.
But they seem to have made this so that it picks up, like, you don't even have to, you shouldn't just come close to touching this and it'll pick up your fingerprints. I mean, there's no way to get that clean.
No. And actually, it's sort of thin, so I'm worried just as far as cracking the screen. Yeah. I mean, protection-wise, if you're tossing this in your bag, which you would, I mean, this is kind of just a light item that you're going to throw in your car.
Speaking of light,
I'm afraid
it's super light. I mean, it's small.
Nothing.
It's light.
It's sleek. It's light.
You put that in your purse. I've seen your purses. This would get lost in your purse.
That would get lost, right? But for those of you who have a smaller bag, or a large
this is the kind of thing, it's not going to feel like carrying around a 6-pound, 7-pound laptop.
No. So my question is, though, I mean, would you rather have a tablet or would you rather have? That's kind of the issue. I mean, are people still buying netbooks, or would you just buy a tablet?
Most tablets are more expensive than this.
Yeah. Okay.
But at the same, an iPad is double the cost, right?
Right.
Or $4.99, not quite double, but getting up
very
there.
Close. Mm-hmm.
But anytime you want to do, to me, tablets still are about like watching movies. And that kind of stuff.
Entertainment.
If you want to do data entry, like emails,
true enough. Okay,
spreadsheets, that kind of stuff. If you want to be typing stuff, you really need to have a good keyboard.
True.
And this thing has a great keyboard.
Comes in a couple colors: red, blue, black.
Black.
Right.
Once you go black.
Oh no! Yeah. Oh no! But I actually, I really liked it. You liked it. I liked it. I thought it was nice. It's got a couple cool features. Actually, in the web chat function, it allows you to do image enhancement. So it's like VR goggles for your computer. Wow. So if you're, on eHarmony or whatever, and then all of a sudden, image enhancement, and you're now a 10.
You're Eva Longoria. All of a sudden.
All of a sudden, just like that. So a couple neat functions.
I like it too, and I got to tell you, for the price, for $299,
can't beat it.
You cannot go wrong with this.
I agree.
So if you're looking for a small, portable, inexpensive solution to mobile computing, this is it. And it's on Amazon and Costco and Target.
I think so.
You can get it just about anywhere.
It's all over the place.
Get it at Walgreens, for crying out loud.
Just wherever.
We got another section coming up right after this, so stay tuned. And we're back, and in the second segment today, we're going to be looking at this. This is Logitech's new illuminated wired keyboard. In fact, it's just called the Illuminated keyboard.
Yeah, backlit keyboard.
Very descriptive name. It's not like the super cool Starfire killer keyboard. It's just the.
You don't need any fluff.
No fluff. And it is a wired keyboard. Let me ask you this.
Yes.
The keyboard you use, is it wired or wireless?
It's wired.
It's wired.
It's wired.
Do you really need, in this day and age, have we come so far that a wireless keyboard is necessary? How far away do you need? How much do you move your keyboard?
You might you might feel comfortable, like, oh, this is my chair, and I like to be comfortable here, and I want it on my lap.
I can see, right?
Right.
A wireless mouse, because you're moving that a lot.
I do have a wireless mouse.
Yeah, I have a wireless mouse. Makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But I don't know that you need to spend extra money to get a wireless keyboard.
So you're fine with the leash.
I am totally fine. It's not
You're
a
fine
leash.
with the leash.
It's not a leash. It's an umbilical. It's a security tether.
Okay.
I am connected. I'm never going to run out of batteries.
That part's true.
Right.
Sure.
When the first time your wireless keyboard runs out of batteries, you're like, crap.
Yeah. What am I going to do now?
Exactly.
Yeah. All right.
So I really like this keyboard.
Yes, I knew you would.
First of all, it's uber skinny.
It couldn't get any lighter or thinner.
Yes.
And
just like most things, you can never be too light or too thin, right? So take a look at this. You, quite frankly, I think could cut cheesecake.
I think so.
It's almost sharp.
Goat cheese, at least.
It almost
hurts. Yeah. It's as thin as can possibly be. It's got a thin plastic sort of edge around it, and it's really comfortable.
Right.
So, I mean, how much do you require from your keyboard? The keys are easy to see.
I like it to have good clickable travel. You got to have that good feel.
It does.
And it does have good feel.
It feels great. The part where your wrist hit is really comfortable. Well, that's the other thing that I like, is
this has got this rubberized sort of coating on it.
It is. It's kind of gummy, so it feels great. The keys themselves are great. And then that they're backlit, so if you're in a dark area, or if your office is dark, your room is dark, whatever.
Yes.
You can see it. It's great. It's the illuminated keyboard.
Although, that's one other thing. I mean, I like the fact that it's illuminated.
I do too.
And that to me on my laptop is quite important. Because if I'm on an airplane or whatever in a dark area.
Right.
But, you know.
Conducting business in an alley, whatever.
Well, and that's another thing is, again, I'm not sure how important that is for a desktop. How many people really...
It looks cool, though. It's kind of sexy looking. I mean, can a keyboard be sexy looking? It is. I'm telling you. If that's important to you, this is the one.
Right. Now, it also has a bunch of these sort of media keys up here. So, and it comes with an application that you run. You can configure all this stuff so that when you hit the play button, it pulls up iTunes or Windows Media Player.
Some shortcuts.
You know, you hit the Safari, the browsing button, and it pulls up Chrome or Internet Explorer.
Right.
Runs on Mac and Windows.
It's easy to install, easy to use.
Yeah.
I mean...
And you can't turn off that backlighting. I don't know. How well are we seeing the backlighting?
I know. I'm not sure that we're getting an accurate picture, but it's kind of like a light bluish border around each key.
So there it is.
Makes it easy to see.
If I turn it on, there you go.
Right.
You see the difference?
Yep.
Dimmer, dimmer, off,
there you go.
And on.
There you go.
Okay. So, yeah. Although, is it me or is it that the F keys don't light up? I don't
no go. Not on the bottom. No.
So
you'll need to get out your flashlight to do those. But it's very, I mean, it couldn't be any. Oh, nice.
Thank you. You're effing out of luck.
Oh my gosh. So good.
I just came up with that right now.
I can't believe
you see what I did there?
I'll take notes so that I can do that too next time.
All right. Anything else to say about this keyboard?
You know what? It couldn't be any lighter. It couldn't be any thinner. It's easy to use, really sleek.
Yeah.
I recommend it.
I think that's great too. Anything else?
You know.
That is a Logitech Illuminated keyboard. From Logitech.
It's about $50.
It's about $50. Good price for a high quality keyboard.
I think so too.
And that's all the time we have for this week. But let us know what you think. Do you use a wireless keyboard? And if so, why? Go to
Maybe you can convince us. Maybe we need to just join the new millennium.
.neo-fight.tv to let us know. Leave us a comment. Or go to our Facebook page. Facebook.com/neophyte. That's where you can sign up to win some of the stuff that we review. Possibly like this keyboard.
Right.
And if you happen to have an extra 30 seconds,
take a look at this.
If you need to make recordings of your computer screen, there's no better tool than Camtasia from TechSmith. In fact, you're watching a screen recording of this video right now.
Camtasia can record your screen, your webcam, and high-quality audio at the same time. It's perfect for training, presentations, podcasts, or any time you need to show what's going on your computer.
Camtasia is easy to use, but it's also extremely powerful. You can turn your screen recordings into high-quality polished video in no time and share them with the world.
And Camtasia is available for the Mac and PCs. If you need to make screen recordings to educate, train, or sell, there's no better tool than Camtasia from TechSmith.